Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was always fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos or danger until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all will be kept in the pits. Not to mention that with members in over 130 countries already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series and work your way up to one of 7 world championships, offering over $500,000 in prize money. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need: Macqui.
With the launch of Macqui Entertainment and Macqui Competizone alongside Macqui Setup Shop, we now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at MacConeySetupShop.com/subscriptions.
And remember, at Macqui Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.
Welcome in, race fans, to a 3-turned little speedway. It's definitely not Pocono, but it looks like it for short track racing. Tonight, the Concord Speedway here tonight for the Macqui 100, presented by Brand Light Racing with our friends over at the Checkered Flag Auto Supply. The SK Modified Series back here on Thursday night. You talk about short track racing and you think some of the best racing there is. That's what we have in store here tonight in the 12th round of the season. Tonight we're watching the all very close championship battle. There are 3 drivers that are 1, 2, and 3 in the championship standings, separated by 1 point. That is Rob Higgins, who took over the points championship lead last week. He leads Chad Allcares by 1 point. Joshua Buckley is tied with Allcares right now for second. And then back in what is actually the 4th position in the championship standings is Jeff Aho, sitting 16 points out. TJ Henson sits 24 out, while Brian Bianchi sits there 6th, still just 29 points out. So those drivers still very much in play here tonight as we get ready to go racing here at Concord for the Macqui 100. Cars starting to take their way, or make their way to the speedway. So what do you say, race fans? Let's not waste any more time. Let's get that starting lineup brought to us by Macqui Setup Shop. Starting on the front row here tonight, well, he comes in 1 point out in the championship standings, and he'll have himself a great starting spot. That'll be Chad Allcares snagging the pole here tonight. His outside, Christian Pedersen in car number 71. Jeff Aho, a championship contender, sitting P3 on the grid tonight. Alongside him, the car number 83, that'll be Kevin Batchelor. Car 54, the Rex Hoyle entry, will roll from the 5th spot. And how about Luke Logan Allen in 6th? TJ Henson, he's up top in the points championship standings too. He's right there. Car 62 will start 7th. 8 will be Brandon Kiger in car number 85 with Mr. Yenkello. Car number 79, the driver out of Pennsylvania, will start back in 9th. Don Moore in car 26 will start into the 10th position. And Bruce Pearson, car number 22, with one of his best starting spots here this season, he'll start 11th. Dwayne Hopkins in the 00 will start back there into the 12th starting spot, while 13th on the call, Bradley Steffen in car number 89. Joshua Buckley will start back into the 14th spot, while the 33 of Mike Tashiro will go from 15th. 16th will be Brandon Feeney in the number 38 machine. Rob Higgins, the points championship leader, coming from deep into the field, the deepest he's been in anything. He'll start 17th. Matt Hoos in car number 1 will start 18th, and Brian Neff in the 06 starts 19th. Brian Bianchi back here this week in the 14 MA. He'll start 20th. And starting 21st on the call, part-timer, Mr. Eric Stow. And Doyle Lowrance, car number 7, will start from 22nd. Bob Higgins in 23rd. And Lowell Jewell in number 2 will start back there in 24th starting position. That's your starting lineup here tonight. There's your championship leader coming from deep into the 18th starting spot. Front row here, ready to go, though. You hear those modifieds out there, the SK modifieds ready to go racing 100 laps here tonight at the Concord Speedway. It's the Macqui 100. And this time, out of turn 3, we're ready to go. Looking to come down. Green flag into the air. Storming down into turn 3 for the first time. Looking at Chad Allcares. Allcares leading lap 1. Pedersen right behind him. Aho figuring it out for 3rd. Then he got a little bit of a gap back to Rex Hoyle. TJ Henson still battling back here. One driver not able to get down to the bottom side of the speedway. That's the number 60 of Luke Logan Allen. The youngster not able to get down to the bottom side of the speedway. He is just shedding positions outside the top 10 now, as he's just stuck to the outside in the Goldfish entry. He'll find a home going from 6th all the way back to 12th. Joshua Buckley is right there. Everybody else inside the top 13, 14 have already gone single file. Points championship leaders picked up 1 spot. Everybody now going single file here tonight, trying to get into that long run pace. We're already going to be 5 laps into the books here tonight. Everybody chasing the pink and orange Duncan entry. So as everybody tries to work themselves in tonight, if Chad Allcares was able and will pick up a win, it would be a 2nd win of the season. He hasn't won since the Granny Hips Walkers and Canes 100 back at the Stafford Motor Speedway. But Pedersen is right there. Christian was able to pick up the win back at, what was that, the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. We went to the mini track. He also picked up the Myrtle Beach Speedway for the Yesteryear Racing 100. A couple names up here that are not a stranger to victory lane. Jeff Aho, who's running 3rd currently. He won back at Oxford this year, picking up his first career victory with the series. Got a lot of speed, a lot of skill, and a lot of talent here tonight. Higgins working on back here for the 15th position. That's the number 33, the Racing School, Mike Tashiro. Here comes Higgins. He'll go to the inside. Is Brian Neff going to be able to follow that number 40 entry? It looks like Higgins got a little tight, had to lift out of it. Now it's going to make the 06 up the speedway, but Eric Stout not able to pounce. There you see that, number 12 down the back straightaway of Eric Stout. This season has not been able to make all the races like he has previously. Eric Stout comes into the night. He's ran 7 races here with the series. He's 17th overall in the championship standings. See if he can get that machine to the front of the field here tonight. Right behind him, Matt Hoos, and the number 1 entry. There you see him. The Who Sim Racing entry. Back out front as we're 13 laps officially into the books here tonight at the Concord Speedway. These drivers after tonight, they're all going to be headed to Macqui to grab a couple brews. Macqui where you come as strangers and you leave as friends. Everybody, one car turn around. We'll see if he's going to be friendly here tonight. It's the Winn-Dixie 06. You see him already back on pit road. It is Brian Neff that has gone around. Let's take a look. Neff was to the inside. Stout was behind him up out of the corner. Now Neff drifts high just a little bit into the inside wall he goes. Right on board the right front shot camera brought to us here tonight by the Checkered Flag Auto Supply. And that's what will bring out the first caution flag of the evening here tonight at Concord. One driver coming down pit road other than Brian Neff. There you see him headed back out onto the speedway. That's car number 89. That is Bradley Steffen. Steffen in car number 89 making his way to pit road. Steffen said tonight here, not sure if he's going to make it. That's because he hates Concord, and he says his Brewers are playing tonight. And all I heard from people at work were, well, the Brewers, if they win, they won't get past the Phillies anyway. So, hey, I don't know. It's just what they said. I'm a Red Sox fan, so I definitely have zero horses in any of the playoff baseball this season. But hey, I guess good luck to Steffen's Brewers. Taking a look, since we dropped the green flag here tonight, Eric Stout has been the biggest mover. Up 7 positions here in the early couple laps of this one. It'll be 19 officially completed here tonight in the Macqui 100 from the Concord Speedway. Being told to double them up, getting ready to go back racing. We'll be 20% into this race here tonight. It'll be all cares, Aho, Hoyle, Kiger, Henson, Genkello. Slow crawl, green flag back into the air. Good start on the bottom side there for Chad Allcares. On outside lane, didn't quite get going there from about the 4th position on. They all kind of bottleneck checked up 1 lap back to green. It is Allcares still continuing to lead the way. Christian Pedersen came down pit road late there. Didn't quite catch it, but the number 71 is at the back of the field right now. We'll see if it works out for him. No pit stops needed tonight. See the number 7 of Doyle Lowrance. There you see him in the Victory Fuel. Number 7, the driver out of Texas. Gets to race here. I wouldn't even call him part-time because it's a daytime job. Working at the hospital, saving lives. Doesn't allow him to come out here and play with the boys on a week-in and week-out basis. We might get to see Doyle about 3 or 4 times a whole season, but when we do, he always brings some of the best paint jobs I've ever seen. And he's got the Victory Fuel number 7 here tonight. I can tell you that Victory Fuel, I've tried it. It's good. It's even good for your kids, race fans, believe that or not. Victory Fuel, fueling, well, fueling everybody, including myself. Higgins battling with Luke Logan. Logan still not able to crack back into the top 10, and he's stuck on the outside again after qualifying into the 6th spot here tonight. He's trying to hold that 11th position, just not quite able to do it. There goes Rob Higgins. Here comes Eric Stout. And then they're lined up behind him. There's Hopkins, Jewell, Hoos, Bianchi. They're all ready to roll right on the bottom side of the speedway, and reminds you a lot of running at, say, the Martinsville Speedway. You get to the outside and you just drop like a rock in water. So here comes Stout. He'll make his way around to the bottom side. And one driver up into the wall. That was Jewell. Jewell making contact on the exit of turn number 1 with the outside wall. Now Brian Bianchi trying to get the Culpeppers Bakery and Cafe, number 14, and made to the inside, but he wasn't quite able to get there. Uh-oh, problems. I was just looking at the corner of the eye, and I saw the 60 of Luke Logan Allen trying to get to the bottom. He's been having a rough night here of it, and the rough night is going to continue as you see Dwayne Hopkins rolling away, Luke Logan Allen rolling slowly down to the bottom side of the speedway. Looks like he should be able to stay out in front of the race leader, but might be some damage done to that number 60 with the steering. Watch it. There is the 60. Oh, looks like he tried to come down the speedway late, and unfortunately the double zero of Dwayne Hopkins was right there. They end up spinning down the back straightaway. Right on board. This is with Dwayne Hopkins. Slightest contact that you could have probably had here tonight. And unfortunately, Hopkins finds the inside wall lightly there, but Luke Logan getting a little more damage on the number 60 as they both were able to roll away. Looks like both drivers have elected to stay out so far. I think now the pit road will open and possibly Allen will come to pit road. See him rolling the bottom side of the speedway. Brandon Feeney coming to pit road, so is Brian Bianchi. So those drivers coming in, and we'll see if anybody puts tires on or if they're just getting some fuel. There is tires going on, the number 38 of Brandon Feeney. Looks like just right side tires for both those drivers. Looks like Luke Logan Allen will also take some fresh racing rubber. Just 2 tires, not a lot of time to go and put 4 tires on, but some of the drivers do always try. Another driver coming to pit road again. Here comes the number 89. That is Stefan. Coming back into his pit stall. He was down last time under the caution flag. He's down here once again. Looks like right side tires going on Stefan's number 89 machine. The driver that was involved in the first yellow flag of the evening, he's back out onto the speedway. Went a couple of laps down, but Brian Neff is sitting back into the 24th spot currently here tonight. He is the only driver that is a lap down, and it's, I believe he got a wave around or a lucky dog last time, so it went from 7 to 6. A lot of laps here tonight left, so there is a chance he can get back on the lead. Lights are out, though, ready to go. It'll be Allcares and Aho, Kiger and Hoyle, Yenkello and Henson. The green flag back up, and a much better start that time by both lanes, but the inside getting a little bit of that advantage. Caution. Uh-oh. Rut-row Raggy. I see Mike Tashrow pulling away. I see Stefan down there. Doyle Lowrance is down there. I was wondering why Bob Higgins was coming to pit road. Take a look back on this replay. This is not coming to green. Something happened here to the 89 under caution. Oh, that's what it was. An abrupt come to pit road. That's not the wreck. I can tell you that right now. But this is. Let's watch the Feeney call number 38. That 33 of Tashrow also. See the Victory Fuel number 7 involved. Big stack up there with Eric Stout. Jewel got up into him, and then nowhere for Lowrance and the rest of the field to really go. They all barreled down into turn 1. Riding on board with Mike Tashrow here. think everybody's going to be all right there. Unfortunately, it's going to get some cars scraped up. Beautiful paints on these machines. Nobody wants to really get them banged up. Hey, I can tell you there was a lucky dog out there, though. There he is, the 06. Brian Neff got a lucky dog again. So from 7 to 6, now to 5. And we're not halfway. Still has the opportunity. As you see, the number 7 of Doyle Lowrance was picked up by the iRacing.com pace car. He will have the availability when the lights go out. He'll be able to come right past the pace car. There they go out. And look at that. It's a good looking Victory Fuel. Victory Fuel's, if I remember off the top of my head, their first one was Fruit Punch, and then they got Lemon. Then they had Grape, and I think there's a new one I just saw out there. I say that like I should know that, but I actually don't. Or maybe Grape is the new one for Victory Fuel. Yeah, the Purple Potion. Green flag back up, though. We're racing again. Another great start by All Cares. Kiger going to be able to take the second position now. Aho back 1 row. There's the 79 of Yankello. Now the battle for the race lead. Kiger falls back into line. DJ Henson slicing and dicing. Battling it out with Kevin Batchelor and Bruce Pearson. Pearson currently stuck to the outside of the mission number 22 entry. See Batchelor working the bottom side. It's where you want to be. Look at Matt Hoos. He is right there. He's now to the inside on Pearson. Rob Higgins following that number 1 through the field. Christian Pedersen back there. He's trying to work his way back up too. Remember, he's got fresher racing rubber than some of these drivers. He's able to go right around the outside there of Rob Higgins. 5 laps away from halfway. Eric Stout getting by the number 33 of Mike Tasherow. Brian Bianchi trying to also follow suit. Here comes Brandon Feeney. Contact just behind them. That's the 00 of Dwayne Hopkins going around. That'll bring out the 4th caution flag of the evening here. Just shy of halfway tonight in the Macqui 100. I saw it all starting to unfold right there. And this is what actually happened. Oh, Stefan into the back of the 00. And talk about unlucky for Luke Logan. He got through there, but it was barely. Right on board with Luke Logan Allen. See how close this one was for him. He's able to keep it out of that inside wall, but he definitely locked the tires up. See if anybody pits this time, because we're over the halfway portion. Well, we will be over the halfway portion when we go back racing here. So is this the opportunity to come down if you have tires, to put tires on and then get back out there? Dwayne Hopkins down on pit road. He's putting tires on. The unfortunate thing is the iRacing.com pace car and the rest of the field comes on by, so he will go a lap down. Lowell Jewell down on pit road. Multiple laps down now to the field. Neff is back down pit road also in the 06 entry. He had some more problems, so he has gone a couple more laps down in that 06. Look at the mad dash. It's a scramble off pit road. Don't worry, race fans. They all made it before the iRacing.com pace car got there. Matt Hoos is the driver that's picked up the most spots. There you see the Hoos Sim Racing entry. Car number 1 here this year. Who's competed in 1 race so far this season, and it was at Hickory where he was able to pick up the win. Currently running 10th. Lights are out, and we're just over halfway. No other driver here tonight is going to be able to pick up the most laps led because Chad Allcares has done that. No lead changes just yet. Can Allcares lead all 100 here tonight in the Macqui 100? Green flag back out, and a great start by Geiger to the outside. Can he hold? P number 2, he'll go way wide out of turn 1. He will. Almost 3 wide racing back there with Kevin Batchelor. It was Batchelor, Pearson, and Pedersen back there, and they were almost 3 wide. Now we're looking 3 wide towards the front of the field. That was between Hoyle Henson and Don Moore. There's Moore to the outside. He's been able to pick up a couple spots. He's up 4 spots since the drop of the green flag, looking to try to get into the top 5. Yankello holding his own in the number 79 to the outside, trying to break into the podium positions right now. He's running, well, 3rd. He's bouncing back and forth. He's got the spot, it looks like, might be able to clear the number 21 of Jeff Aho, and he will. So put Yankello into the top 3 here. He's got a very fast piece, plus 6 spots. As the number 62 of TJ Henson having a little blinking issues as he's racing back here with the number 26 of Don Moore. Moore able to utilize the outside lane, gets around. Here comes Christian Pedersen in the skyline, number 71. He'll try to look to do the same thing. One into the outside wall back there. That was Bradley Steffen, car number 89. He tagged the wall with the right rear. He'll tag it again out of turn number 1. Couple drivers running right on the edge here tonight, trying to make up some spots. Rob Higgins, championship leader, coming into the night. Not the championship points leader right now. Championship points leader actually is Chad Allcares, currently here by 7 points. There's Joshua Buckley, well, he's also back here with Rob Higgins. And boy, is it a hornet's nest. You got Steffen, you got Feeney, you got Higgins, Buckley, Taschereau. Bianchi's right there, and he just got around, and it looked like for a minute that car was going to go around. The 14 leading on the right rear there for Brian Bianchi. Driver out of Worcester, Massachusetts. Everybody's starting to funnel themselves in. Battle for 3rd starting to pick up again. Yankello was able to get the best of Jeff Aho on the restart, but now Aho is pulled back in on the back bars there. The number 79 of Anthony Yankello. Can Yankello hold on here? This is the best race he's had as a whole. TJ Henson having some problems back here with his connection, I believe, his transponder in and out here tonight at Concord. Race leaders all care. Geiger have pulled out to about a 1 1/4 second race lead over Yankello and Aho. 21 drivers still on the lead. Lap 23 drivers still out onto the speedway. There is Christian Pedersen trying to work over the ASPCA entry. That is Don Moore. Pedersen, remember, came down pit road on lap number 16, put 2 tires on that car, and said, I'm going to let her eat here the rest of the night. Great run out of turn 3 down the front straightaway. He'll be able to duck it down into turn number 1 and he'll make the pass. It'll be Christian Pedersen now up into the 6th position with plenty of time to stretch his legs here. Does not have to worry. Can he now get around Hoyle and Aho, though, was going to be the question. Aho trying to utilize the outside lane like Yankello did to get that position. Caution lights are on, though. The number 7 of Doyle Lowrance has had a problem. Tried to get it off the Speedway here on lap number 69. Let's watch. There you see the number 7, the Victory Fuel driver out of Texas. Got it down on the apron. A lot of those kids, they call those self-yeets. Let's hear. Let's watch that the left front. Down on the apron, and that's all it took. Nosed it into the inside wall. Dwayne Hopkins gonna get that lucky dog. We'll get back on the lead lap now. Remember, he put 4 tires on. That's what put him a lap down to the race leaders. So now he'll be back on the lead lap in racing 4 position. Still only have 2 drivers, 1 driver down on pit road, and it's Lowell. He's still down there in the 2 machine. Not sure what's exactly broken on the 2 for Lowell. The driver who is running in that 2nd spot's been able to slice and dice for his way through into the 2nd position. Starting back in 8th there for Brandon Kiger, so we know he has a fast Columbia Fury Elite Motorsports number 85. Driver out of North Carolina, and well, North Carolina, our hearts, our thoughts, our prayers go out to everybody affected by the hurricane. North Carolina, the western portion of North Carolina getting really slammed. Eastern Tennessee, very slammed with flooding and road closures between the 2 states. Everybody down in Florida, we talked about that. On Monday night, with a couple of our drivers on Monday night being from the Florida area. Everybody's safe, and that's what we love to hear. But let's get a little crazy and wild and go back racing here. This time out of turn 3 they come. Here comes the 17 of all cares. He's the control car. Check up. 85 will beat the 17 to the line. We'll see if that stands, and I didn't think we were going to get very far. I saw a lot of checkups back there. Well, wouldn't you know it? The 12, the 13, and the 14 all together here. Massachusetts drivers. And they all wound up connected to bring the 6th caution flag of the evening out here at the Concord Speedway tonight in the Macqui 100. We saw the field starting to stack up, but let's zoom it out and watch it. Everybody trying to anticipate. Oh, Stout into the back of Bianchi, which turns Stout around, and Joshua Buckley kind of just along for the ride. Wasn't really part of that. Let's ride on board with Buckley. Buckley's got plenty of space there. Then all of a sudden, Stout into the back of the 14, and around Stout goes then. Seeing a lot of those check-ups, stack-ups here tonight on those restarts. How about looking back here from Brian Bianchi's point of view? The inside lane jump, Bianchi didn't quite go because there was nowhere to go. And it looked like the 12 of Stout just into the back of Brian Bianchi. Caution laps killing us here tonight at the Concord Speedway. We've seen a lot of good racing. We've seen a lot of outside lane passes, which sometimes we don't see. Stout coming to pit road there. Looks like he'll go a lap down now. Brandon Kiger did get the jump on the restart. He is being scored as the race leader, but I do believe we'll have to wait to see. They're going to have to review that. I guess it is under review, but that review will take place later on after tonight's event. So the 85 of Kiger is being scored, though, as the race leader, with All Cares in second, and Kello in third, Aho in fourth, Rex Hoyle back into the fifth spot, Christian Pedersen in sixth, Don Moore there in seventh, Bruce Pearson in eighth, Kevin Batchelor in ninth, and Matt Hoos is sitting back there into the 10th position. That's your top 10 right now as they run with 22 laps to go here tonight in the Macqui 100 from the Concord Speedway. Tonight it is the Checkered Flag Auto Supply SK Modified Series. If, well, you need these auto parts, a lot of these drivers are going to need them here tonight for their race cars. There's only one place. It's the Checkered Flag Auto Supply, located in Ayer, Massachusetts, over there on Park Street. They have everything you need. I heard they even have the tree air fresheners, race fans. I know a lot of you like to keep them in the mirror forever and ever. They're only good for so long. They're not like real trees. They're not going to keep going. Green flag back into the air, and a much better start at the front of the field. All Cares trying to get back to the bottom. Not going to quite be able to do it. Here comes Yankello. Now All Care will get to the bottom. Christian Pedersen stuck to the outside lane there, trying to get around the number 21 of Jeff Aho. Aho utilizing all the speedway with 20 laps to go. It's Kiger, All Cares, Yankello. Aho and then Pedersen and Hoyle are battling, and it's not a battle no more. Put Christian Pedersen back into the top 5 here with 19 laps to go. Who's trying to utilize the outside lane on Kevin Batchelor. Batchelor down low in the number 83. There you see the Phoenix entry. That's the battle for the 9th and the 10th position. Outside lane here tonight at Concord's been very racy. We've seen a lot of passes to the outside, a lot of passes to the inside. It's an even track here tonight. Kiger still your race leader over All Cares and Yankello. They're all right there. Trouble out of 4. Brandon Feeney is around. Feeney's around. The track is blocked. The race leader's going to have to really whoa it up. Oh, and Kiger not going to whoa it up. He'll spin it around. The track was blocked. Josh Buckley having some problems. Let's watch this back. We got a lot to watch on this one, I'm believing. There's the 62 of TJ Henson. Feeney got to the inside of Henson. They made the contact. Around they go. Buckley into Dwayne Hopkins, and look, the track gets clogged right here. Feeney trying to turn it around. Henson trying to turn it around. Bob Higgins right there, and here comes your race leaders. Kiger spun it around. Watch it again one more time here. Let's watch this one in full. Feeney to the inside on the 62, and they go for the synchronized ballet spins. Small track, nowhere to go. Everybody trying to. That goes the 62, and there comes the race leaders. So I'm noticing here on the timing and scoring, the officials have put the 85 of Brandon Kiger back to the 7th position for spinning around. Chad Allcares, who actually had to stop to avoid hitting the 85, has now been put all the way back to the 10th position. So some very funky things going on here. Allcares has dominated tonight's race so far, but it looks like he's going to get penalized for, well, just not wrecking. Fortunately, sometimes the iRacing side of things gets some of these drivers, and I think those two are not going to be happy here tonight because I don't think they're going to be put back into Ps 1 and 2 where they were running. So that's going to turn things over to Yankello, Aho, Pedersen as the lights are out. They say where they're going with it. So it'll be Yankello, Aho, Pedersen, Hoyle, Pearson, Moore, Hoos, Kiger, Steffen, and Allcares, the top 10. Pace car off. It'll be 10 laps to go. Slow start again here tonight at Concord, and the green flag back up. Everybody going to make it at least into turn 1 this time. Yankello trying to pick up his first career win here with the series. Got the yellow stripe there. With 9 to go, he'll clear for the race lead. Aho and Pedersen now will do the side-by-side jig. You got the 2 Skyline entries running 1 and 2. Here is Bruce Pearson. Here comes the 85. Uh-oh, problems. Big problems. Parking a lot here on the front straightaway. The 8th caution flag of the evening has come out. Looks like we're going to be able to get those cars all pointed back into the right directions before the race leaders come around this time. Looks like Moore having too much damage to continue. He'll need a hook. Oh, there you saw it. The 22 got a little loose and into Hoyle. There's Moore down the front straightaway flipping. Right on top here of Don Moore's machine. That's why Moore won't continue here tonight, unfortunately. Allcares, who got penalized for stopping, he's involved. He got spun around 360 pinballed. A little bit of craziness here late in this one. There you see the Skyline chassis number 79 of Yankello. He is being scored P number 1 right now with Pedersen right there. Aho Kiger has made his way back into the 4th position, so he's got a chance here tonight to try to get back here. But the laps are really going to wind down. Unfortunately, Doyle Lowrance out there. He is out of tonight's race. Too much suspension damage to carry on here. A lot of drivers got a lot of suspension damage. Looks like we're going to go for an unofficial possible green-white checker start. If we need overtime here tonight, we have 3 attempts at a green-white checker overtime finish if we were to need them. Couple drivers that are out of tonight's event. Joshua Buckley, he has done too much damage on his number 13. Doyle Lowrance, we just said him. And Lowell Jewell is also out. I believe Matt Hoos is going to be done here tonight. Don Moore is going to be done. Green-white checker attempt. Doyle, we do everything you give us, my man. Josh handed it over and said, Doyle said to use it. Well, you got it. Pace car off, though. Green, white, checker attempt number 1, unofficial, so it won't go against the 3 we have for overtime. See if we can get to the Culpepper's Bakery Cafe. White flag here, down, green, here we go. Great start by Yenkello. It'll put Pedersen and Aho side by side for second with Brandon Kiger right there in the mix. Out of turn number 3 we come. It'll be the white flag presented here tonight by the Culpepper's Bakery and Cafe. Sideways contact. Oh no! Bunch of them up into the outside wall, and they're going to continue that. Let's take a look though for the race win. Out of turn 3, here it comes. Christian Pedersen or Yenkello. It'll go to Anthony Yenkello, picking up his first career win. Christian Pedersen, TJ Henson, Brian B. Yankee will finish somehow into 4th. 5th will go to Brandon Feeney, Kevin Batchelor in 6th. Chad Allcares will finish 7th. Rob Higgins in 8th. Mike Taschereau in 9th. And Bruce Pearson into what I'm being told is the 10th position here tonight. There is your race winner, though, of Anthony Yenkello, the driver out of Pennsylvania, picking up his first career win with the series. Well, what happened? Well, let's take a look. Big problems back here. I believe the issues started out in front of these drivers. If I'm not mistaken, you're going to have to watch from right around the Brandon Kiger machine. Yes, that's where I'm told. Into the 21. Kiger continues, but everybody else piled up. And then Kiger self-spins himself in turn 3. Yenkello, though, is your winner here tonight. So we're taking a quick break. We'll be back with the podium finishers right after this.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Welcome back here to the Concord Speedway here tonight for the Macqui 100. Tonight here for the Checkered Flag Auto Supply SK Modified Series and Red Light Racing. A little bit of a rough nutrition one here tonight for some of these drivers, but we got all 100 laps in, and we have the top podium finishers here tonight. And we'll start things off with the driver out of Pennsylvania picking up his first career win here with the series. Driving car number 79. How about it, Mr. Yenkello? Tonight, this number 79 comes out on top. How were you able to hold off the field here late in this one?
Probably having CV beside me at the end there kind of helped a little bit, taking care of me. But probably shouldn't have had the lead. I don't really know what happened on that one caution. It seemed like Chad had the car to beat, and he kind of got kind of got held up by a wreck or something, and it put me in the lead. So just tried to do what I could do, I guess.
Sometimes they tell me it's better to be lucky than good, so I guess here tonight we will pencil you in because this one is official. The car has cleared all the scales and everything here tonight, so you will pick up your first career win. How does it feel to go up on the names of drivers that have picked up wins, especially in their first season of full-time competition?
Feels pretty good. I don't think I've finished a race yet, so the first race I finished, I'm able to get the dub. It's pretty cool, but just gotta try and keep working at it, try and keep putting laps down, see if I can keep getting top 5s, top 10s, whatever.
Now, I didn't believe you there when you said it was your first race you finished, so I had to quickly go back and check the stats here. 21st, 14th, 21st, 22nd, and now finally a good finish for yourself. Are you going to be able to keep this momentum rolling here as we get ready to leave Concord and head to Langley next week?
Absolutely not. I'll just put some practice laps down this week and see if I can keep it on the track next week.
I love how honest you are here, Mr. Yankello. So what do you say we roll the old red carpet out here? Because you haven't seen it before. The red carpet comes out, the microphone becomes yours.
Just thanks to all the guys at Skyline for practicing and running laps with me the last couple weeks. Feel like I made a lot of progress from where I started, and mostly thanks to CP. Puts in hours with me trying to teach me how to drive the tracks. So just thanks to everybody that's been helping. Thanks to you for broadcasting. Thanks for Josh and everybody who puts the league out.
I was going to say, there you have it. It says it's all CP's victory here tonight, all thanks to him. So what do you say we hear from the driver of that number 71? Christian, how did you come back through the field in an early pit stop here on lap number 16, and then you had to come through the field with a lot of caution flags?
Yeah, I just tried to buy my time. Came in, got some bright sides early. Just didn't think it was going to go crazy cautions like that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just super pumped for 79 car right there. Yanks, he put a hell of a drive on. I know he got a little lucky there with the caution thing happening and them getting shuffled back during that. But he drove a heck of a race. So super proud of him.
We saw a lot of passes here onto the outside lane. How was the outside versus the inside, especially in traffic?
It was pretty good, I thought. The inside, you kind of get tight trying to pass people. So if you could just hit the outside right, and you'd get a good run down the straightaways, and luckily hopefully be able to clear them for the next turn. But it was a lot of fun trying to work my way back up there.
Well, great run for you. One final question. Do you think if we had one more green-white checker, you had anything for that old 79 car up front?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. He was running good, man, and I was gonna race him as clean as anybody out there. So he was on rails, and definitely was going to be a nail biter for sure if there was one more.
Well, it was a good one out there for you tonight. Christian, before we let you go, who's on the quarter panels of this number 71?
Yeah, just everybody at Skyline, Yanks, everybody who helps out. Our buddy Tatum, Ross Tatum, came in and helped spotting a little bit there. You guys for putting on the broadcast, and Josh and everybody else who puts on the league.
There you have it. He drives the number 71. Christian here tonight gonna pick up another podium finish. He's picked up 2 wins. Now he's picked up a second. What will he do next week at Langley? And I believe there's one more driver, and he told me when he get out of the car, he's going to go by Moses. Race fans, if you want to call this guy Moses, you can. I'm going to call him TJ Henson. How about it, TJ? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
I really don't know. It was a great race. Great fun. I love this track. I also hate this track, but it's a love-hate relationship with Concord. But it's a great track. Very fun when you do good. But I came in late, took a risk, and put right sides on late, and it looked like it was not going to work out until everybody started wrecking. I will take full responsibility for that first one with Feeney. I thought I left him enough room, but I didn't. I kind of cut him off, and I didn't leave him enough room. But after that, I just somehow was able to sneak through both of those big wrecks, and I really don't know how.
Well, tonight you came in running 5th in the championship standings, just 24 points out behind Higgins, Allcares, Buckley, Aho. All of them here tonight will finish behind you. How do you keep the momentum rolling? Because that championship gap, it's going to shrink even more.
Momentum rolling? Well, we're coming up to Langley, which is a track I very much like. I very much like Langley. It's a flat track. And most of the tracks that's coming up before the ending, I actually quite like, and they suit my style quite well. So I'm looking forward to it, seeing if I can just keep it consistent.
Well, we look forward to seeing if you're able to close the gap even more starting next week, and see if you can park this number 62 in Victory Lane and not in Brandon Feeney's door. Just saying. But hey, before I let you go, who do you got to give the big shout outs here tonight?
Just everybody who runs the league, and also you for broadcasting. Everybody who puts this show on. It's great fun. Shame caution field races last few weeks, but we can get back to running green to checkered next week. I believe in us.
There you have it. He goes by Moses now all of a sudden. TJ Henson tonight will finish P number 3. Bianchi will finish into the 4th position here tonight, while Brandon Feeney, how about a top 5 for him? Congratulations to Feeney and his crew for continuing to battle here tonight. Kevin Baxter will finish in 6th, while 7th will go to Allcares. Higgins will finish back into the 8th spot, and Mike Tasherell will finish 9th. 10th will be Bruce Pearson in car number 22 here. Congratulations to all those drivers, but it was all Anthony Yankello going to Victory Lane and celebrating his first finish of the season. We'll see if he can pick up another one next week. That points championship battle that came in as 1 point between Higgins and Allcare, well, it's going to stay 2 points now. And it's going to be a 2-point swing for Chad Allcares. He'll leave here tonight as your championship leader. We'll see you next week, though, from Langley race fans to everybody. For a thank you from everybody at Bar Macqui, Ren Light Racing, Checkered Flag Auto Supply, and all of us here at the Turn 3 Racing Network. And until we catch you next time, race fans, everybody stay safe, and we'll see you in Turn 3.